feeling, Dana? This is the question on everybody's mind. We were worried about you. How you
incredible.
doing?
Today is day 5, testing positive for COVID. And this morning at 9 o'clock, I tested negative. Thank you, Dr. Joe Rogan.
Wait, is it time we actually give Joe Rogan his medical license? He got Aaron Rodgers healthy in like 2 days.
And himself. He did it himself and like 40 other people that he's close to, he's done this with. So, and here's the reality. In all seriousness, Joe Rogan is a brilliant guy, and he talks to the most brilliant people out there. He studies, he does his homework on all this stuff. And, it's a fact that this works, and not just me. So me and my wife are both 53 years old. We both did it. My daughter is 15 years old. She did it. My mother-in-law is 80 years old. She did it. When I was just sitting here waiting to talk to you, my mother-in-law went strolling by here. She's on her way over to get a massage. Everybody feels like $1 million, man. So Sunday, I was in the steam. It was like 8 o'clock, and I sprayed eucalyptus. I couldn't smell.
You knew you had it right away?
Yeah, and I said, oh, shit. I know what this is. Literally got out of the steam room. I called Joe Rogan. Rogan said, tomorrow morning, do this. First of all, test and make sure you're positive for COVID. Did that, and then he said, first thing that you do is get the monoclonal antibodies. Right. Get the injection. Then do an NAD drip. Then tomorrow, get up and take the ivermectin, a dose of ivermectin, and then another vitamin drip, and you do the NAD and vitamin every other day till you're negative, right? Wow. The next day at 11 o'clock, I had my taste and smell back.
No way.
Yeah. So Monday, I did what Rogan told me to do. Tuesday, I had my taste and smell back. Right. I know people that have had COVID and it's been weeks or months and still don't have their taste or smell back. This thing works. Now, what doesn't make sense to me is, here's the alternative, right? If you're like, okay, there's no way I'd ever do this. Why, I don't know, but whatever. Then talk to your doctor. And you know what your doctor says? Go isolate yourself in a room for 10 days away from everybody. And if you start to die, then go to the hospital.
Right. No thanks.
How about we throw the kitchen sink at this fucking thing from day one and beat it? So I did what he said, been doing it all along. Me and my family have felt great. And day 5, I tested negative for COVID.
That's incredible. And we're going to get into the fights. Obviously, will you be at the fights next week?
So
will you be at the fights?
I tested negative, so I have fights tomorrow night.
Right.
I could go to the fights tomorrow night, but I talked to my doctor, not Joe Rogan. I talked to my actual doctor. My actual doctor said, let's wait till Monday. You can go back to work on Monday just to be safe. So that's it. I mean, it's just...
That's incredible, Dana.
I've had COVID and I couldn't have had a better week this week.
How do you feel about the ivermectin, the way people just mischaracterized it? And
again, we go back to Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan had CNN's doctor on there, and he made their doctor admit that this is a real medicine for people and not a horse dewormer. So it's crazy that there's any type of... It's like, remember when you used to get the cold? Right, you got the common cold, right?
Yep.
500 different people had different remedies and things that you could do to beat the cold. You know, and nobody attacked anybody if they said, "Hey, take some chicken noodle soup, then rub some Vicks on your chest, and then you know what I mean." People would
try anything.
Kill this guy because he said to do that.
Right.
I mean? It's like,
the cold was never political, Dana.
Exactly right. It's insanity, man. I'm telling you right now, this thing has not only worked for me, Aaron Rodgers, my family, from my 15-year-old daughter to my 80-year-old mother-in-law. The list goes on and on. So listen, again, this is the way I feel about everything. This is a free country. You can do whatever you want to do. If you want to get vaccinated. Oh, and by the way, for all the people out there, I'm not some crazy anti-vaxxer. I'm vaccinated. I am vaccinated. I've been vaccinated, and I still got COVID. And I wasn't going to lay around for 10 days and roll the dice and see how this thing was going to play out for me.